Hi everybody, it's Vicky. It's Tuesday afternoon at 3:30. I hope everybody had a rousing 4th of July weekend. I know we did. We had our family from Denver here, and altogether there's 7. Betsy, our daughter, Kevin, her husband, and 5 kids, aged 2 to 12. And they are on the move all the time. I tried to keep up on Monday we spent with them, and I hurted myself. So anyway, luckily the weather was great, and they had a hotel room by a pool, and the kids were in the pool a lot, so that gave us time to visit. So they're headed back to Denver, and I know they'll be glad to get home. All right. I splurged. I haven't had an order of anything in a while. And then Seth Apter popped up in my email and told me about the new products. So I got them. And just because I love these colors. And this is these are new products. And I needed the gold in the dye spray. And these have been out for a while. The ice. I got the metallic set and 2 Wow embossing powders. One is crusty copper, weathered gold, and these are 2 that I had. This is baked texture, baked velvet, Aegean sea, and rustic indigo. So we've got enough here to have a Seth Apter day, and that's what we're going to do. And I also ordered butter because I love that color. I love that color. Okay, get things unwrapped here. Get a few folks in. Y'all come on over and say hi. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, just say hi. I know lots of people put a YouTube video of someone that they enjoy on while they're doing other stuff, and I do that too. Get all my lights on. Yeah. How about that? And I think our little Cappy bit almost everybody while they were here. The little kids don't understand that because of his past, we don't know what or how he was treated. And you just can't rush him. What you have to do is just let that little 7-pound dervish come to you, and you don't chase him. So, no, nothing serious, just little nips. And then let's see. Yesterday, Randy went with him to the creek. Oh, wait, yesterday was Monday. So Sunday was the day I pooped out. And Randy took them to a creek about 30 minutes from here. They had a real good time. And then came back and got me. And then we went to my mom's house. And we stayed there till 9 o'clock, I think. No, maybe it was almost closer to 10. And the kids were headed back to her mom's, about an hour away, but they just quite didn't get moving, Mom's place is so relaxing. The temperature was fabulous last night for sitting out. Little breeze. It was just perfect. Low humidity. Okay, got my colors out. Now I've got Seth's other 16 colors over here, and they all tend to go together. Two, 3, 4, 5. I have 20 colors, so those just may be used to. You never know. I've got some stencils out by Robin McClendon and Patty Tolley Parrish. And some of this stuff. Seems like I was going to show y'all something. I can't remember what it was. And I've got some stamps. I'm not real sure, but I think these are Seth's. And I've got some of his Stencil Girl stencils, but I don't have them out. So, put this over here. Try not to touch anything. Alrighty. Brief flip through from last week, Tuesday. I think this is what we did. We added color. I can't remember. Hey, Tamiko. I got mine from Robin McClendon. I don't know if she has any more or not, but if she does, she's got it on her website, and if she doesn't, text her or email her or something like that, she'll get right back to you. So I guess that's what we did last week. I have slept since then. Please like and share. We got a whole lot of people watching every week. We did this page last week. And this, and this, and this. So that's what we did in our travel field notes journal. So what did I do over here? I know I did something. Put paint on a lot of pages, but I'm almost positive that was the week before. It doesn't matter. This is the Matcha Tea dye color. I really, really like it. That's the page we did last week. Got a little Japanese flair going on. So, you don't have to go in order, but this is the next page. Let's see if any of our colors knock our socks off. I'll clip that so it'll stay down. And you know they will, because these are such soft colors, soft value. I think we're just going to start. Need to get something to put paint on with. I sent my 10-year-old granddaughter home with a bag full of goodies, stuff that I've collected and didn't use or ended up with a duplicate of. You know, sometimes you get duplicates through Amazon and they just tell you to keep them. And I think I better cover this. I mean, I don't care if it gets some grunge on it. And I've got a piece of a credit card, and I've got a cosmetic sponge, and I've got the new paints. So I think I'm just going to jump in. Fuzzy Cactus. Let's see, I need a such a beautiful color. Beautiful. It's a non-color. See how pretty that looks? You bomb, you bomb. Now I don't want to waste that, so let's just pull it over here. This method gives you a real spotty coloring, which if you want things underneath to show, that's the way to go. I think I've just about cut it off. And just find a page somewhere that could you, I mean, you know, just clean it off. You don't need it. And then another piece of paper. I found my deli paper. And I will just let that dry. Okie dokie. Now, this plate, I've been using it for a few weeks for this purpose. When I decide to pull something again, we might take a chance to do that today. Those little pieces and everything that's under it will show up. And this one is agave. And I'm just using a bare drop. I don't know what a bare drop is. A naked drop? I don't know. Now this book, and the link is in the description, or will be. I did the description 3 times because I kept losing it. These are such pretty neutrals. In my world, these are neutrals. Everything on here right now is pretty much the same value, which means if you close one eye and squint the other, all you see is one mismatch of color. So we've used those. Let's go with number 3. And this would be Desert Bush. It's a greenish brown to me. And as usual, I don't know where I'm going. I just want to see these colors together. I'm using this as a rubber stamp now. And one more. One more. We happened Monday night on a, no, Sunday night. Our towns, ooh, that's such a pretty color. It's almost purple. Tends toward purple. And we were at Brahms eating ice cream and just thought we would, you know, wander on over down the road and watch fireworks. We happened on a front row seat of the city's fireworks show. Found 2 parking places and were able to get out, and we were not too far from it. That was cool. All right, now what you gonna do? I'm gonna dry this. Hey, Joycey, how are ya? Now that is in my opinion, a beautiful start to a page. Punchinella. Where'd you go? Oh, I put her over here. I'm just going to add some let's use a little bit of this new ice. I like these pouches, but everybody's going to them for acrylic paint. But they're hard to store. Let's see, sponge. I want a dry sponge. The paint that I was just using in that set is all opaque. And this is sheer. This is the glaze, acrylic glaze. And it may not show. Oh yeah. Subtool. Bounce up and down. So if you have more paint and you stroke it, you're going to get more paint underneath the stencil. Few, not too many. They're making an interesting mark. Kind of like an eyelid. These are extremely sheer. I don't care if this shows up a whole lot or not. I'm going to turn it over and see if there's any paint that can be captured. Nope. Very, 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 very little. Grab a stencil. These are Robin McClendon's goddess writing stencils. These are by iStencil. There. They're an example of Robin's goddess writing. If you ever have a chance, she's got a great class where she shares how she does it. And that is so subtle you can barely see it, but I like it. These bags contain 2.7 ounces, and these are 2, I bet you. Yep, doesn't tell me. Now, journaling is good for the soul because you don't have a plan. There is no right or wrong, and there is no stopping place. So you just keep putting marks down. And they all, because of the coloration, they're all just kind of meshing. Does that make sense? I just love that little mark. Let me hold it up where y'all could see it. Good reflex fit. See the little half circles? And let's just have a little spray. Just a little bit of gold dust. And I need some embossing ink. This is Distress Embossing Ink. I'm going to use Punchinella for some of this. And I don't know how I'm going to get it on there. Okay, we've got some. I'm getting ready for my embossing stuff. I've got to have a landing spot. And we have weathered gold. What did I buy here? Crusty copper. Let's try that. I got it backwards. Put that over there. Put this over here. Hey, it was a holiday weekend. What are you going to say about that? That's probably not legal. Went to all that trouble to get that out. And almost missed. I'm not coordinated today. I don't think I can. Well, maybe. Frugal. Mara will probably have these after I'm dead and gone. And I saved them. Use it. Now, open this back up. And by using my finger, I got some smudges. Remember what I said, there are no mistakes, and there are no rules. Pretty color. I have some Brea Reese up here. Let's do some of the same if this isn't dried out yet. I hate these things that dry out so quick. Now, yeah, it was on sale when I bought it. So there's that. I use my little tonic tools here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. We weren't going to emboss on this. You could. I think I'm going to because it blends. Be sure you wipe your modeling paste off. You can make your own colors by using DAP, household, repair nails with. Hey, Clint. Isn't haggis some kind of Irish? Let's try something. I need to spray that. Give it a little more life. Yeah, then I'm going to use a little bit of this Seth Rustic Indigo on top of this. You see, I'm playing. And I don't want it to cover all of Seth's probably sitting there in New York going, what are you doing? But texture, baby, texture. As long as I stay in, this one is darker than what I'm going to say, okay? But if you stick with about the same value, you can use any color you want and it will go. Now, when you start switching to dark ones, you have a little more problem with it. So it stands out a whole lot. And this one is weathered gold. Get Robin back. I don't know if this is supposed to work like that or not, but we're going to do it. Let's put a different one over here. See if I can do a better job this time. Except I don't remember where I put it. Coordination, my dear. Okay. Not too shabby. And we put this one. Where did I put this one? Right in there. But didn't get enough on there, I guess. Go back to this method. It's kind of like dusting a pan with flour. Okay. I got some, a little bit. That's all I need. Now then. Beautiful color again. Kind of a goldy brown, and it goes beautifully with these other colors. Okay, so we are making some tracks here. Now then, what do you want? Check on you guys. Thanks, Clint. Now, whoever did these stencils, thank you very much. And I need to find out who did them so I can give good credit. Well, I don't have a landing spot. I've got my tempted, I'm doing it. A little bit of red, fire brick. This is Distress Oxide. Oh, perfect color. Good instinct, Vic. It looks like it's just a little darker version of, let's do something. Let's put it somewhere else. I'm just going to put it right here. And this is where these kind of books come in handy, is because it's flat across the gutter. They're hand stitched. I didn't get much, but I got enough. This is a pretty one. What else do I have up here? Let's do Crushed Brush Corduroy. It's fairly warm color. And I do believe this is Rusty Hinge. Let's try to, come on. I'm going to use two and then spray it and see what I get. Didn't get a whole lot. The Rusty Hinge is pretty on here too. Cool. Okay, now we've got some stamp and some stencil. I want some white. White and a little touch of black always sets off a room or a journal page. Blick's paints are real thick. This is matte finish white. Now, what were you just going to do with the white? You're not going to do it with that. Well, you really have to grind it to get it down in these. Not much. Dang. Forgotten. Okay. Reach for that. Let's see. Well, what in the world is going on with me today? I wish they'd put this in a smaller bottle. I mean, it's softer. Hey guys, what am I doing wrong? A little bit. A little bit. This is like a reverse punchinella. And acrylic paint on my stamp, I'm going to clean it right now with a baby wipe. Thank you, Clint. This rusty hinge looks really pretty. But see how it's all pretty much the same value. I would probably say a 4, 3 or 4 on the value scale, with 9 being the darkest. This one's coming in at about an 8. Okay, I cleaned myself up. I'm going to put another little shot of spray. Where did I put the spray? I'm going to move that. I think it was probably not a good idea. I don't see it anywhere. There it is. I spot. I'm going to spray a little water and see if I can get that to run. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. These colors aren't really my cup of tea, but they sure are pretty. I'm going to put a little bit of this butter. Butter. You don't have to take the lid off. That color too is perfect. Come on. That'll wake everybody up. Meow. Okay. Man, that's a pretty color. That's butter. Butter. Everything's better with butter. I want Rusty hands back. The paint is Seth Apter from Paper Artsy. Now, I would like for you to mix a little. Kind of be better not to have them upside down. Okay, get a drink. See what y'all are talking about. Now I'm going to have to use some more of the dark copper. With the gold. Crusty copper. This is another crackle look. Well, wouldn't you believe I didn't get anything because I didn't dry it first. Like I said, I am not your poster girl for mixed media. But all I really wanted was pattern anyway, so it's all good. See what y'all are saying? White India ink, Bombay, Dr. P.H. Martin. Want white? Just do it yourself. Now, what some kind of a stencil pattern that I can put on the edge. Texas's, maybe. Let's do that. I think I'm going to make a mess. It's awful thick India ink. Let's try this. Thinking. Thinking. Keep your finger out of it. There, that worked. It worked. Oh, uh-oh. Nothing a little washi tape won't fix. I like that little effect. All right, I can't get to my washi tape, so we'll just use travel. Collage paper, templates. Not to be confused with Hall & Oates. Sorry, you got to be of a certain age. Stuff does not tear well. That's where I'm putting it. Just perfect. I like that better than washi. Because you don't have a definitive start and stop. I think that might do it. I'm kind of thinking I'm done. I could keep on working, but got lots of layers and lots of patterns and textures. I've got some embossing, some India ink, some breweries, which made great texture up there. All right, what time is it? 4:41. We got time for one in our other journal. Cue the lifeline. I mean the clap line. All right. I don't know why I keep trying to straighten those because they're not going to do it right this minute. Wait, I'm seeing if something moves me. Moves me. Well, those are scraps from the other book. I didn't show y'all the other book. I finished this, I think, last week. Here are my signatures. I took it and showed it to Randy. He said, crafty. And I went, thank you. Here's one of my Procreate butterflies. Maybe I kept those because I actually cut some. No, darn. There, I did. Oh, I just taped that body in. This is rough. Now these are laid down. So you have that one. And you have that one. And you have that one. And I don't know that I would ever want to do this, but there's my idea. It's a match 'em up. So, okay, now get to work. And then I've got another one on this side. So theoretically, you could wait a minute. Okay, you could work there, and you could work there, and they could relate. I don't know. Anyway, that's where I am. So far, I'm very proud of it. Put that down. Okay, now we're looking for something. You guys are cracking me up. Oh, deep breath. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? That's a cool color. Let's use the other nude. This is gold. I'll put my credit card up. Thank goodness. Just a little titch. Now I put some spray, this spray up here, and then wet it pretty good to get some little ringlets. Worked pretty good. Worked pretty good. There. Kind of nice, huh? Hey, Sandra. Glad you dropped in to say hi. That is a beautiful gold. And this is the Seth After Dye Spray Ice Ink. The color name is Gold. I'm feeling that. Tearing it with the grain sure is easier. Now then, just going to leave that in. This is grungy, remember. Dr. V did hers out in the field. So squished bugs, coffee stains, whatever else might be on your pages. And if you'll look at some of the, they're in museums mostly, but original field notes books from this era, that's what the, excuse me, that's what they are. Okay, now we've grounded that page. All right. Hattie Tolly Parrish is up next. And I'll put the link for all these below because I never know exactly what I'm going to be using when I start. I have some bigger. I don't see them though. Bigger ones of these. But I think this one would be cool because it is on the cover. This one. See, it's right here. No, it's not the same one. Close. Same series. Okie doke. Her stencils are also by iStencil. If I had thought about it in time, I could have painted first and then shift it over a little bit and then do the embossing. I would really like to have a good image here. All right, let's see what we got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now all we got to do is decide which color we want. And I'm going to do the new gold. Weathered gold. First time I started looking at embossing stuff, I thought, dear God, you'd use up one jar in a session. But you don't. I'll get it where y'all can see it in a minute. All right, let's go. It still had some damp spots. No fingers. Here it flashes from gold to kind of a copper. That's neat. Isn't that cool, you guys? It's very subtle. You can't see it at all. You can see part of it. Now then, let's use one of these little gals. No reason, just no reason. What do we have? What do we have? What do we want? That's the key. I'm going to try a little bit of Tundra. That doesn't work, so we're going to have to go to... What a mess, what a mess. What'd you do with it, Joycey? A little sponge. That might be it. That did a terrible job. I'm not having much luck with these thicker stencils. I know I can do better than that. It's a lot better, but it's just too subtle, but that's okay. Let's see. So I used you, Patty. I'm going to go ahead and use some of this texture. Black soot. Yeah, that's a good black. It's kind of faded. If we don't like it, we can cover it up. Don't really have to blow on them because the dye and the pigment mixture helps it stay fresh. Perfect. It's not meant to be seen. A red. Let's use the circle one again. It's probably not the best policy. Cool. The Paper Artsy paint being matte against that shiny gold is really pretty. I got both blacks up at the top. Here's a little bitty butterfly. Sort of tell what it is, kind of, sort of. Alrighty. 5:04, that's an hour and a half, and I think that is a good day. So, move this out of the way. Oh, I threatened to do something with that. Here you go. And here's the other spread. Doot, 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 doot. While that's still sticking. Okay, we'll leave it there. Let's put a little more of this fuzzy cactus. Oh yeah, beginning to get some. Takes a little while for the paint to reactivate, sort of. So now I'm just going to hold this on here for a few minutes. Now be sure and watch Joyce, moderator here, and she has her own live stream Wednesdays. Joyce, is that right? Go ahead and put your time and channel in there. It's well worth your time. Oh. Oh yeah. See, beginning to get some goodies. Come on, I want you. I want you. Look at this gorgeous background, would you? Let's keep going. I'll have to be real quick if I do this. Whoa. That was probably a good idea to have plenty of it on there. Good. Yeah, you're welcome, Joyce. Look how pretty. It almost looks like a metal patina. Picked up a little bit of that white from earlier. Cool. This paper is not very good for this. It's because it's on this piece of paper. Okay, let's just leave it alone. These are from Echo Dyeing, I believe. So the paper has been boiled and laid out in the sun. Yeah, this paper is doing it too. Okay, we'll have to pick a better piece of paper. Let's see what we got. Any loose pieces, you just use your finger. Ooh, that's another beauty. Isn't that pretty? I don't think I can get any more up here. As long as it's still sticky, you can still get a little. Ooh, those are pretty. Pretty. Okay, one more and then we're going to call it a day. Put a little bit of the gold spray. And desert. We haven't used that too much. Paper Artsy is great because it's, I think the matte kind of helps the, helps it stick to the page. I didn't get that straight, but that's okay. And it's a thick enough paint that it will pull all that stuff up. Didn't mean to do that. Don't want to do that either. Oh, I just like that so much. I need to get some more up here. Then make a pretty print. Leave it just a few more minutes and then we're done. That's why I like to leave paint on my plate, because you cannot duplicate these. And that wasn't a particularly pretty page I did here to there, but it sure did clean it up, make it pretty. A few more seconds. And this is weird because we've got cool and warm colors, but guess what? They're all in the same tone. If you pop bright red and bright yellow in here, it would ruin the whole thing. But because these are all similar in value, remember what I told you, you can use any color you want as long as you match that value. I'd like to get that whole thing. So let's start from up here. No, it's just not going to come off this pull. That may be part of the paper. I do believe it is. Yeah, you see it right there. Okay. That's what happens when your paper's still wet. And like I just said, these are fragile pages. Look at that. It goes right there. You never know what you're going to get. I'll need to put matte medium under this. This is just paint. It doesn't have any. Okay, that's good. Well, I thought I had that all figured out. It's too much good stuff to waste. Where to put glue on. Now, you'll never see a page like this anywhere. Whoops. Green side up. Now that just kind of makes it look like an old wall that's falling apart. And then over here, fix that with a piece of this. I'm doing it with my finger so that it won't be quite as fragile. I don't want that whole thing on there. Very good. I'll put the other part of it right here. There. Now I've almost got a clean plate. I don't think I can get any more, oops, pinkish to do that top with, but I can fix that in Photoshop if I really want it. I can take a picture of this page and then just cut pieces and put up there. Cool. Cool paint. Thank you, Seth. I'm going to dry this. I love these colors. You can hardly tell that that's a piece of collage. Really nice. Nice look. See, I create this and then I want to keep it. Yep, I do have it pulled too tight. I'm wound a little tight, I can tell you that. And where? It's telling me it's about right there. Oh well, we'll get it. It's an impossible battle until you get more stuff in it. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I did. That's all I did. Okay. I'm going to do my ending little blip. Hey, Zandra. Yeah, aren't those pretty? I was using Seth Apter's new paints, or new colors from Paper Artsy. There. I'm glad you dropped in, Miss Zandra. I'll do that next time. I will do that. I did that once, I think. All right, I'm going to put these in the printables, the free printables, these 3 or 4 pages. Okay? Maybe by tomorrow. All right, I'm going to do my little thing, and I will see you guys next week. The video that went up yesterday is fun, so be sure and look at it. And bye.